You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show.
No, this is not the Demi Lovato Power Hour.
Yes,
What's up?
Yes, it is.
What is up with over 20 million weekly downloads? Listen to in 75 different countries. We're your one stop, one destination for true after-show entertainment. What's up? It's JC. It is the AFTERBUZZ for American Idol Season 13 episode Where's Our Music? Episode 27.
Yes. I'll sing it.
Go for it.
Back me up. I'm just kidding.
Where are the
10.
Yes.
Oh, really, Lexi? It's too early.
It's too early.
They're going to conspire against us. Hey, guys, welcome to a great show. Let us not waste any more time because we have a special guest. So.
Oh. I'm
you.
okay.
You're very special.
I'm okay.
Starting with our host, one of our hosts, Miss Stephanie Giorgi. Give it up for Stephanie Giorgi.
Hey, y'all.
And of course, no show would be complete with my lovely lady all the way to the right.
Hey, it's Jason Ikeler.
And of course, we're missing Violet. What
are you going to
Victoria
call her?
Justice.
Victoria Justice.
I keep calling her Victoria Justice because the fans themselves have said that, you know.
She looks like her.
Yeah, yes.
I met her tonight. She looks like her.
See? There we go.
But it's a good thing. She's beautiful. So.
There we go.
And actually, she sends her love. She sent me a text. She said, "Tell Lexi I said my love." And
Tell her I
she
said
meant,
hello.
Yes, Violet, we hope to see you
says
again
hi.
next week. Yes.
Hi.
And of course, running the ones and twos, but I think she's having a field time back there. What's going on, Marissa? How are you?
What's up, everyone?
All right. But now, the moment we've been all waiting for, our special guest, who www.totallylexi.com.
Yes, that's me.
Totally Lexi.
Put your hands together for Miss Lexi DiStefano. Yes. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Now, you're backstage, so you know you've got the 411. Like, you and Jason are just slaying it this season.
We hang
got
out
this.
twice a week, and it's pretty fabulous.
Awesome.
It's probably the highlight of my week, I must say.
So you guys are going to shed some light to some of the stuff we see on TV, but you guys see more, so.
Yes, we do see more. We see all the juicy stuff. Well, not really. I'm kidding, but we all love
We'll
them.
make it up. We'll make it.
We'll make it up.
So stay tuned for a few minutes with Lexi. But first, let's talk about what happened last week. Jason, what's up?
We lost Malaya.
Malaya.
Which I would like to say I did call, but I still think that it was wrong, and I don't think she should have gone home. But she was like super upset backstage. Obviously, she's only 16.
Yeah.
But we did talk to her a little bit before she went home. So if the video is ready, and I'm losing my headphones, if the video is ready, we can watch.
It looks like you're gonna sing,
hot,
Jason.
It gets extra hot. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be happy to just go all around America and get to see everything that not a lot of people get to see for free. I had to pay for a lot of this stuff. I'm just getting paid. So
You're getting paid to sing.
I'm getting paid.
Make that money.
Make that money. So,
And if you could say one thing to all the fans that have voted for you, Idol Top 8, that's insane. What would you say to them?
you guys are the best, and wish I would have voted some more, but it's all good. But I love you guys, and just keep watching. I'm not done yet. Suckers.
Suckers. Okay, I know you probably haven't had a lot of time to think about the future because you're so in the now.
Yeah.
But where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I had to do the math again. I'll be 22. Okay. Probably graduate from college.
You gonna go to college?
Oh yeah. I a lot of people are like, man, college overrated. No, I want to go to college. I want to go to college because I want to do marching band in college. Like the college I want to go to the most is. There's a list. There's Southern and there's Jackson. I've always wanted to go to Kentucky State, and I thought about Miles. I don't know yet, and Grambling, and yeah.
That's a long list.
Yeah, one of those. And Howard. Oh yeah, Howard. Yeah.
And are you gonna do music in college?
Yeah, I'm doing nursing and music theory. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm sure you're going to be fine, and I can't wait to see what's next for you.
Okay.
Can you look in the camera on the count of 3 and say buzz you later?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Buzz you later.
She still had a great attitude even
Yeah.
though she was going home.
did.
Now, Lexi, did you have a chance to speak with Malaya?
Yes, I did. She was actually a pleasure. She's one of those ones, I mean, she's 16. She's 2 years older than me. She's representing the minors out there. And I was really proud. I mean, I think everyone's been representing themselves really well with the eliminations. Like, I haven't seen anyone that's been, like, a bad sport
Yeah,
about
everybody's
it.
been super positive.
Yeah, even the people who didn't make the tour, they were still like, oh, hey, I got to fulfill my goal. I was on American Idol.
So is that like the overall vibe with all the contestants this season? Because some other years, I don't know if you guys have, if you've seen the other seasons as well, where sometimes it gets a little snippy and whatnot, but they seem like really a tight-knit group.
Oh, they're like a family. Like tonight we were talking about the roommates and how everyone's really close-knit. It's really funny because I found out people are roommates that I didn't think were roommates. And
Ooh, sounds like a tease. We'll get into that. Because,
Get ready.
Yes, because today we're talking about, it was competitors' pick.
it was.
Which at first I thought they were going to be strategizing, maybe throw someone under the bus, but overall, what'd you guys think of the picks?
I thought they were really good. I talked to either CJ or Dexter told me that every person got to push in. Sorry, I'm just holding on to these headphones. Thank you. Every person got to put in a song for each contestant. And so then you got to pick from like the 6 choices.
Oh.
So when like they said they really picked Alex's pick, they picked Alex's pick. Alex didn't actually pick it.
At least they had
Does that
the
make
option
sense?
of
Yeah.
like,
So it was
'cause
like
that would
the
have
6
blowed.
songs.
All right, so Steffi G, we're multitasking tonight. So what did you think overall with competitors' picks?
I thought it was okay. I think there were some picks which the judges said themselves that weren't sorry
The
buddy,
best. It's I.
that weren't so great. They could have been better, but it was still was a competitor's pick. So I mean, you can't really blame them for that. At least they did well. I personally didn't think anyone really sang poorly tonight, except for the triple duo.
Oh, that was
The trio?
That's a trio.
I know, that's right. Except for the trio.
Bringing back memories of maybe Lazaro, Burnell, and Devin from last season, that train wreck. So, you know, just those trios, they got to work on them a little bit, which reminds me, I do have to say hello to everyone watching at AfterBuzzTV.com. Hello. But if you're not watching live, make sure to tune in iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher. Let us know what you think. We brought back the paddles, so we will be scoring tonight. So let's not wait any further. Let's get into Caleb Johnson. Thoughts?
Do you know what? I liked seeing him do more of a current song because I think he's done too many of the throwback songs. Again, he's always really good. It's just so predictable, and that's hard for me to like. I'm bored watching him now because I know exactly what to expect.
Lexi, he's our Simon, just so
I
you
know.
know. He's the tough one.
We're Team Spice.
You should hear him backstage.
Really?
But in a good way, in a good
I
way.
can't hold anything in.
He's like the older brother like that you always wanted.
Like the bitchy older brother you always wanted.
I have 2 older brothers,
The
so oh god,
sassafras
I didn't
older
mean to
brother.
diss my older brothers if they're watching. I'm sorry.
So thought, agree, disagree. What'd you think of Caleb tonight?
I mean, I think he needs to switch it up. I think he's just kind of, I mean, he's obviously got the competition on lockdown. I mean, people love him. But the thing is, I feel like he needs to wow us. I mean, he wows us, but he needs to throw a little curveball.
Okay. All right. So see, okay, I can go with that.
Well said.
You know, and Steph, agree, disagree?
I've accepted and understood Caleb. I understand that that's how he sings, so that's what I'm expecting from him, but not in a negative way. As long as he continues to deliver his performances all right, then I'll go ahead and give him the pat on the back and say, okay, you did a fantastic job. It was comforting to hear him do a Kings of Leon song because, one, that was cool that they haven't sang Kings of Leon on the show.
They haven't.
But for some reason, it sounded... I feel like doing a current song it did make him sound a little bit different. Whereas oldies, they are somewhat clumped together. His voice he's going to sound that way no matter what because that's how he delivers. That's just how he projects his voice. Okay. I mean...
All right. So because I kind of want to plug out of our little bubble because all season we've been like, he's always singing the same thing. But have you noticed, has he been in the bottom ever?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Well, and he's consistently
he's
good.
delivering.
He's just not... And I think he has the same problem that Alex has that we'll get to later, but you know exactly what you're going to get, and then it gets a little boring.
But he's never been in the bottom 2 or bottom 3 for that case, you know?
I think there's a very specific group of people voting for him,
Okay.
and I think those people are probably not voting for anybody else.
Right.
All right, fair enough. So scores, what are we giving him?
I'm going to give him an 8. Oh, but I also wanted to say he's the first. Kings of Leon has never signed off to let any of their songs on any singing competition show.
Oh, and they let him.
Or they tried to get it on Glee. They wouldn't let him. And him and Alex were backstage. Kings of Leon were staying
Right.
at their hotel. And so they talked to him, and he like had to personally ask them, and that's how they got it.
No
So I thought that was
way.
kinda
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Kudos for Caleb then.
Yep.
Because they said, well, if anybody's going to sing it, we'll go ahead and let this kid sing it.
Yeah.
So we got an 8
Yeah, I
from
give him an
Jason.
8.
I switched
Stephanie,
it to 10 for that.
10.
For that, what I just
8.
heard right now.
Lexi 8. I don't have
I
the
just
number.
heard
I'm
right
giving
now.
him a 9.
A
So
9?
if you
Okay.
watch it,
Yeah.
give him a 9.
Actually, I'll give him a 9 too.
All right, we're going
I'm
Southern,
stick
right?
to my 8.
I'm stick to my 8 too.
But I'm giving it 6. Marissa, it is so hot in here. You got to turn up that AC, girl.
Please.
Woo!
Lexi's just
Hey, we
she's
can use
turning
these
up the
as
heat in here.
fans.
You're bringing the fire, so bringing the fire. Let's talk about Jess. Oh, they're
Jess.
fanning me down.
Okay, I would like to say I told Jess to do this song.
Oh, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
Liar face.
Like
Nope.
you can watch, you can go on YouTube and Google me. I don't know if you can Google somebody on YouTube, but I'm losing my hat. I'm losing everything. But I told her to do this song, and
that
I
was
thought
Gunpowder
vocally- Gunpowder and led by Miranda Lambert. Yes. I thought vocally she nailed it, and she's getting more comfortable on stage. I think she's like Sam, where like you can see it's a little bit of growth each week, but I still want her to rock it out. Like, I want her to headbang and I want her to break something.
Agreed. I thought she sounded great doing country, which I didn't expect because I had said that she should have belonged like in the 80s or whatever. And I kind of, she did great. She really did. I think she did good doing country, except for she has the same problem that most of them for some reason seem like they're holding, like what they're given as far as constructive criticism goes. They're not working with it.
Okay, all right.
She really is still.
I'm gonna save you for last, Lexi, because I'm about to counterpoint you two.
Go.
And
Ooh.
I think I'm Team Spice today.
Really?
Yes, because usually I'm, oh, it's very good.
Because I guess at the end of the day, we're lovers.
Yeah,
We've
we're
grown
lovers,
to love
not
all
fighters.
of you.
Oh, you see what I have to deal with everyone.
I think you get
Okay.
biased, like, because Steffi's interviewed them all too. So once you meet them,
No, and I've loved
I'll
Jess.
still
I
tell
defended
you,
Jess since the
that's true.
beginning.
Yeah.
During
Not me.
auditions. The last 2 weeks, I think she's taken a step back, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think she just hasn't stepped it up like everyone else. Okay, the show, it's right around the corner. Like Ryan said, one of you is going to be the American Idol, so it's time for you to step up.
Absolutely.
And last week with the Blondie, it just tonally wasn't there for me. And even this tonight, I love Jess. I just want her to dig deep and just get after it because you got Caleb
I get
delivering
it.
do
every
you
week.
think it's a
You
vocal thing or a stage presence thing?
That's a good question.
Because I think vocally she killed it. She needs to watch Demi Lovato perform and see how she like commands the stage and flips her hair back and forth and struts. You know what I mean? There's no choreography or anything.
Okay.
And she needs to do something like that.
Lexi, where are you on this?
I think I'm kind of with you. I think she just needs a little bit more sparkle. I just think she needs a little pizzazz.
She knows.
I know.
I like that
I'm
she's
so Team Lexi
sparkle.
right now.
Team Lexi.
All right, so scores. What did we think? We'll start with Steph this time. Steph, what do you? 8.
Ocho.
8.
Another 8.
8.
8.
6. Wow.
I can't do it. I like her too much.
No, and I
Yeah.
love her.
I like her
I
too
love her,
much.
but you know what? Maybe this will light a fire underneath it. 'Cause I love.
Maybe go
Jess.
up to 7.
But you know what? If you
7.
watch,
My list, I had like 6 or 7.
okay, give her a 7. Because if you watch her back
We're
from the
twinsies.
beginning,
Yeah,
she
we
still
are.
she's grown a lot.
She has.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but like speaking about growth, something I wanted to talk about tonight. I've heard in other review shows and whatnot. Do you think they should pull back the 2-hour show to maybe 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Because last week we had Harry he's jumping in the mosh pit, doing a lot of antics, which are fun. But this week we had Terry Bradshaw come in. We had Demi, which, okay.
That was acceptable.
Queen Demi.
We had
Yes,
the
that's-
UFC champion, and then
Oh,
who
hell.
was the foreign kiddo?
I
Who was
just
a
wanna
DJ?
Oh yeah, I saw him at Coachella this weekend,
Yeah.
but I don't
Of
remember
course
his name.
you did.
But I just want to say, Lexi and I prayed to Kelly Clarkson backstage that Demi Lovato would come back and do press, and
We
she did
prayed to
not.
Kelly
but we did
Clarkson.
pray to Kelly Clarkson.
We were like, since you've been gone.
Dear Kelly, please help us break away.
I'm
Behind your
14
hazel
minutes.
eyes.
Oh my gosh! I thought it was fake until she started.
No,
He was like, "Keep going, Jason."
We prayed.
We really prayed. Like, we were like,
Since
Kelly
you've
Clarkson.
been gone.
We were like, we are so much stronger since we know it all.
Our lives would suck without you.
Yes, it would.
I've lost all control of this show.
But let's just
I mean,
talk about
she's
how
the
good
American
Demi
Idol
looks.
god.
Yeah, she is. Thank
well,
you.
what I was going to say, though, with all this filler, though, shouldn't they just cut the show, make it a little tighter? Because
I think
it's
so.
been hurting on the ratings. Let's make it tighter. Let's
And
make
that's
it
what it is,
fresh.
because people get tired. I'm sure some people fall asleep.
I think next week they'll probably start doing 2 performances though.
Well, I only mean because it's extended. Like, everyone's interested, not because of the performers or the contestants, because it's dragging out. It's just taking a long time.
Yeah, nobody really has a 2-hour attention span. But I think that's the same for The Voice and even X Factor when it was on too. I think
sometimes nobody
can watch a show for 2 hours.
Yeah, no one can even watch us for 45 minutes.
Well, y'all better keep tuning in.
Give us 5 stars. So speaking of gathering our attention, let's talk about Alex. Did he keep our attention tonight? Lexi, I'm gonna let you. Okay, I see you cringing. What thoughts?
Okay.
Now today he's saying "Passenger," let her go.
That was the duet.
That was
Oh,
with Sam.
duet. Oh, that's duet.
Okay, and he sung A-Team.
That's
The
right.
reason I remembered this because it plays. It's the first song that plays on my iPod every time I get in the car.
Really?
Okay, the thing about him though, he's good, and I feel the same thing like with Caleb. It's just the same thing. Like, and Jess, I feel like everyone just needs to sparkle more.
I love Alex Preston.
I think everyone does with his rolled up jeans. My mom said he looks like Ducky from Pretty in Pink.
Oh my gosh,
Does he not? Does he not?
He does.
I love 80s movies.
Oh my God. I think Alex is very talented, very
He is
good.
very talented.
Again, but he's not giving American Idol worthy
not.
performances. He's giving really good. If you were at a small club or a theater seeing him, you'd be blown away. But you're on a stage in front of millions of people. Get turned up.
And David Cook brought that out last week.
I can guarantee though that if Alex Preston wasn't on American Idol and just a performer, everyone would have already accepted the way that he is.
Oh,
the reason
yeah.
why it's not accepted right now is because he's in the middle of a competition and we're looking for something more because America has ADD now and we're like, we need something to attract us.
But I mean, that's how the music industry
Exactly.
is right now too. If he's going to perform on the VMAs or something, he's going to have to throw something at us, like swing naked from a...
That's fine because guess
Frickin'
what?
wrecking ball.
Producers know how to make everything behind him go
Yeah.
so that they're having a good time and he could stay where he's
Yeah,
at.
I mean, and he's really good. Like,
Lexi, what?
But also he needs to take a note from Ed Sheeran because like apparently he's his idol, but still Ed keeps it interesting even
Yeah.
though he has such a laid back vibe.
Touche.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what's
Saying like
what's
there's a line between keeping it interesting and then just sitting there and singing.
what's so different between him and let's say Philip Phillips, who Philip Phillips stayed in that same lane that whole season, yet
Right.
he ended up winning the whole thing.
I think it was because of how he connected with people. He just resonated. I mean, he's from Nashville, Tennessee, which I am, so I have a soft spot. So maybe I'm just kind of
You
speaking.
know, I love me
no,
some
I agree
Tennessee
though.
folk.
Because I think he brings people in a good way,
Right.
and I think Alex almost comes across as too shy, so he looks a little shut off.
Okay. All right, and forgive me because we did jump around a little
Yeah.
bit, which I meant to say was.
Oh, I know, right?
I know.
You got it.
Sorry, it happens.
okay.
Alex and Sam's duet. We'll hit the song. We'll hit
Okay.
Alex's performance in a minute. But what did we think of the duet? The re-teaming of the Swoon brothers.
I thought it was really cute. I
Loves
didn't
them.
see a problem with it at all. I just thought it was fun, and it's a duet. They're supposed to be having fun up there. I thought the judges were way too harsh on it.
And it was unnecessary because that they're not getting judged on that.
Yeah.
So, and what I liked was that they did it because that's what we all wanted to see.
Do you
So
think?
thanks for doing the duet again.
All right, here's one. Do you think if you add Alex and Sam, you get a Spencer Lloyd?
Ew. No.
I'm just saying.
Spencer
I don't.
Lloyd.
I'm sorry. I do not see it.
I was just throwing
Like
it in
I
there.
swooned. Like I don't swoon over people, but I swooned over Spencer Lloyd.
You swoon over Sam. Every week I
okay,
watch it
when I
happen.
interviewed Sam, I told him I introduced him as my crush, and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yes, believe me, please."
Okay, I mean,
You got 2 more years.
I swoon over him because I mean, he's attractive. I mean, every teenage
It's because
girl's
he
gonna
looks like
swoon
a
over.
werewolf.
No.
A
If you put
werewolf.
him in a leather jacket, yes.
Ow!
Yeah, really.
He's a 50s boy. He looks like he should be in Greece or something.
Ricky
Yeah.
Nelson, right? That's the guy they wanted him to like
Right, in
emulate.
Channel.
Yeah.
Never
What'd you
heard of
guys
him.
think of? What'd you guys think of tonight? What did you think of? Should they be a duo, Alex and Sam?
I could so see it.
I could
like
see it,
they
too.
could do a little like Justin Timberlake Jay-Z tour kind of thing. I could
Yeah.
see that.
Well, think about it. If they're both not strong enough by themselves, what if they teamed up? Do you think there's something there?
I think there
I
is.
mean, they're best friends.
I think there totally could be something there because they sound insane together.
Yeah, they sound great, and just because that one little that was still great. I don't care what the judges said. It was just because it was quirky, and they might have been a little bored, but it's it's like Harry, J-Lo, or Keith. Y'all been doing this for 27 episodes deep right now, so it's getting
Yeah, give 'em a break.
Give them a break.
All right. So, do you guys want to judge these, or these are like they said, it's just for fun?
No, I want to judge them because there's one I really want to judge.
You're a bad man, Jason. All right, so go ahead. Oh, look, a 10.
I loved it because
Lexi,
I've heard them like do a little sneak preview in an interview.
What'd you got?
An 8 for you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you guys remember when they did a little sneak preview? Chris was here last week. They did it in his interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great. I was in love with it when I heard it, and then they did it on the show, and I fangirled. I grabbed Jason. I was like, oh my god.
Because they're really cute and they're really good. I'll give them an 8. I'm not blown away, but impressed.
Due to production value, we don't have a sign, so I'm just gonna 7 for me. I liked them better last week. 7. There you go. If you're not watching us live, you got to. You ought to. All right, so let's move on to CJ.
Oh, sorry. I like CJ. He's you see, there's look at, and I wrote so good. He has that something different. And what Harry says, he's lucky that he has the ability to connect with other people. And we do the voice also and everything. And there's people who have incredible voices, and sometimes I get judged for saying, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that they sound bad, but there's just something about them. And I feel like CJ offers that something different. And I don't think I'll get tired of him singing. You know?
What do you think?
I mean, I think he's that person in the show that everyone connects to. I mean, even if you're like my age, but even if you're like 60, you're still gonna connect with him because he's just that good of a guy. Okay. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about that guy. Like he's the best guy.
Okay,
let me chime in.
I was waiting for Jason.
Jason, okay, go easy. He's so nice to you. Go easy.
He's such a nice guy. Let me preface this by saying I really respect you as a person.
He follows me on Twitter. I would watch out.
Okay. He was great. I give him
He's judging. Okay.
No, you know what? He connects really well with all the songs. But vocally, he's so inconsistent that it's really hard for me. And I studied music in college, so I think I maybe judge a little bit more. But
honestly, I think that's what it is.
I think he misses notes so many times that it's hard for me to get into his performances because I'm so distracted by. I'm like, what did you just do?
Did he miss any tonight?
Yeah.
You were there live.
Only at the end. It was the only one that was over exaggerated.
In the verses, he does a little bit, but then he gets so shouty in the choruses, which is part of his. I get it. That's part of his thing.
Sounds good.
I think we might be losing CJ tonight.
Really? Over Dexter? I would say that we would be losing Dexter.
Well, we'll get to predictions.
the end. All right.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
All right. Okay. Score 7. Let's Steph. An 8.
Yes. I'm gonna give him an 8 because I love him.
Give him an 8. All right. CJ.
Oh yeah, I need to hear this.
CJ, I was so happy for once. I love him because, like we've all said, he connects, and that is the hardest part. That's the hardest trick in
it's the
performance.
Hardest trait, yeah.
Yes. I was so glad he didn't go sharp because he tends to go sharp in his performances when he's off. I loved him tonight. I thought he was fantastic.
So
I think it validated the fact that we all give CJ a hard time. We're always putting him in the bottom 2, bottom 3 for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Okay, but
not Jason. I'm only going to speak for myself. How about that?
It's Jason. It's Jason.
No, but it's a competition, a vocal competition.
I
know.
That's why I'm just trying to give him tough love. But I think this performance tonight validates all those other performances, those iffy performances that he had. Because if he turns a corner, since he already connects, if he fixes his voice, he controls it.
Oh my God.
It's one performance, and then it's back to the top.
Too, in his defense, people like Steven Tyler, he technically doesn't have that great of a voice, but he can connect to a song and draw you in. And I do think CJ has improved.
Okay.
But I still don't think he's up to a standard of a Ruben Studdard or a Jordan Sparks or a Kelly Clarkson or a Carrie
And maybe
Underwood.
he's just a slow developer, because the thing about Idol is that it's not like he like an artist where they have 6 months to connect with every single one of their songs, to continue to practice them and be familiarized with them. He has to learn something new every week.
Yeah, something in 5
as
days.
much as he has coaches, they can only coach him so much on a different song that he has to sing every time. So for what he's doing for right now, I think is fantastic. I think he sounds good. I dig it. I feel it. I would be at a show and I would dance.
Steph and Lexi, do you think that getting the song picked by a friend, did that help him out this week?
Yes, because they know him personally and they know how he is and they know what he listens to 24/7 and all that. I mean,
and sometimes we know better. I mean, not we, but
your friends.
When you're friends, because
they're
like, they hear you sing all the time. Like, no, shut up. Why don't you sing this song?
Yeah, see, I would tell him to sing like Selena Gomez and not Demi. You see,
Sorry, because you ain't.
Excuse me.
See? You see?
All right.
No, but I will say this was his best song choice.
It was. It really was.
So, with that said, if he stays next week, will he be in trouble because now he no longer has a friend picking the song for him? Do we fall back to old CJ?
Possibly, unless he just figures it out because now it's getting closer to crunch time. But I don't know. He's lucky, man. They're behind him right now.
All right, so we've reached kind of the halfway point of the show so far. So I wanted to move on to Dexter Roberts, but I wanted to ask you. I've asked Jason every week, what is it like being there live? Do you hear something different as opposed to when you watch it on TV?
I think you notice more because you know them. Like, you know how they are, and you know how they, like, talk to you, and you know how much they care. I mean, you will see some of them just come back after a judge's critique, and they're just really hard on themselves, and you're just like, look, I mean, I don't think you should take it to heart. I mean, they're just trying to help you get better. But everyone has to realize they're human at the end of the day, and they just got thrown in a competition where 30 million people watch them.
Okay,
Exactly.
What I was going to ask you on top of that is, though, by the sound, do you hear something differently when you hear them live as opposed when we watch it on TV? It's a great perspective for fans.
I think when you watch it, because we usually watch it in the press room.
In the press room?
But when you watch it in the actual studio,
room, you feel a totally different vibe. It like takes you away, kind of, depending on the person and the performance.
Because we wondered, I don't know if you guys got that tweet today by a super fan. I think it was sent
Christine.
Yes.
Shout out to her because she be asking. You follow us and we appreciate that.
Shout out to Christine. Christine Ball, I believe.
Christine, yeah.
Now, so what the question was, do you think that the staging is it too small of a stage for the performers? I'm trying to remember the tweet because it was for Violet, I believe, right? Or it was for all of us, but
Right, but Violet was the one who answered back. It said that do we think that the small stage affects the big performances?
no, because if you actually see the
don't have my phone on
stage,
me.
It's huge.
it's huge, and it's like it's filmed in the same exact place X Factor was, and it's it's
so you
almost a
think-
little bigger because
What
it
it
has
is
like
that they put them on platforms sometimes, so it gives the illusion of a smaller stage. Plus the
When you actually see it in person, I don't think the actual size has changed.
It's the same size as So You Think You Can Dance, so there's obviously a lot of room because there's like huge dance numbers. Like,
True. Okay. And I mean, come on, Caleb gives you a huge performance every week. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, and I don't think you can. The stage is as big as the performer.
right.
Well said.
Quote me on that.
jinx.
Well said.
I'm going to tweet
Quote me on
that.
that. That's funny. I said that to him earlier. I was like, quote me on that.
Well, let's move on to the adrenaline junkie that hates flying, Dexter Roberts. That's kind of weird.
That is really funny. That was a scary story though about him on the
I know.
airplane.
Yeah.
Dexter is cool. I still like to compare him to my buddy on the farm, asking him to pull out his guitar to sing some song for us, because I will probably be able to listen to him all night. I don't know if he could be out there in the, I can't imagine him with producers and developing like an album and all that. However, I liked that this evening he started with the lower register, which I haven't heard him do before. So that helped in his favor because he sounded good. I know that Harry keeps saying that he does these, the same thing as a song where he doesn't change the arrangement, but he still does a pretty good job. And maybe that's what takes away from me trying to figure out whether he'd be good outside of American
So
Idol.
basically, Harry's almost saying like almost karaoke, where it's just
Right, which he
said
kind of
that
is.
tonight.
What do you think, Lexia? Is
mean-
Harry right or?
I've seen like people like Lee Bryce like live because they're always around Nashville. I don't know, but I feel like if he like went on tour with someone, I could see him opening for like someone like Lee Bryce or like someone with that kind of register. Like I feel like he could be a newcomer, but I really don't know like where he would
blow
end
up?
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where he would end up at the end of the road. I don't know if he would really like take it all the way, or he would just be like, wow, this is a lot of pressure, I need to stop here. Because sometimes he does take stuff to heart. You can see it on TV. So I feel like I don't know how he would do with 1 million people, like, but they're in front of him every week just being like, I don't like this, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't think anyone could do well with that.
Right.
Unless you're built that way.
Exactly.
See, so it's like a little thread line. I'm going to chime in a second, but Jason, we know your glowing reviews for the lovely Dexter Roberts, which he's a cool guy.
Yeah, again, same thing with CJ. He's a cool guy, but he's not. Look at the people in country music right now. He is not.
It's a DJ.
Oh, wicka 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 wicka. He's not a star. You know what I mean? Like Keith Urban. Compare him to Keith Urban, who's #1 of the country charts, or compare Gina to some. Like, look at it this way: if you compare Gina to Demi Lovato or Miley or girls in pop music right now, she fits right in.
Yes.
And you could
Okay.
see her go on
Yes.
tour with them. If you compare Dexter to Keith Urban or Brad Paisley,
Bryan.
Luke Bryan,
I don't see it.
there's no comparison. And I think you got to look at it that way. And
Yeah.
yes, he's young and he's learning, but he's not. Look at how Alex takes a song and makes it his own each week. He takes a song and does it a little worse than the original.
I think he has the potential. I'd like to be convinced.
This moment
You are gonna
brought
get
to-
killed next
What did you
week.
say? I
they don't want-
asked, like,
don't-
Hold
Gary,
on,
what
hold
did you
on,
say?
guys.
I
This is
didn't even hear
a
you.
very important part of the show. Jason, what's your Twitter handle again?
At Jason Ikeler, follow me. I love Dexter. I love you as a person.
Send all your hate mail to Jason. Okay, I'm kidding. You know, you're right. I agree.
just
I
like
agree.
Harry.
I agree. Jason, I agree with you 100%. And this is what I said it about Jessica earlier. You're down home. This is down the stretch now. You got to step it up. This is the point where we don't want good singers. We want great singers. Are we going to get an American Idol winner this season, or are we going to get a reality show champion? We're here for
I like
American
that.
Idol. Not a reality show champion. So I'm going to be a little hard with him, but I'm still giving him a 7 because he's so damn
Yeah,
likable.
I'm gonna give him a 7 because he's not bad. If I didn't know the original song, I would be like, oh yeah, he did like that's.
I'll give him a 7.
He did okay,
No,
but I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him an 8 because I still think it was a good performance.
Okay, you like the
And
dark.
I did like that. I liked that sound of his voice because I haven't heard it. So
It was pretty.
Yeah, so you like the dark Dexter. Speaking of which, our little dark duo of Caleb and Gina Irene.
Gina.
I always say that.
I
See if
know.
you guys paying attention.
But still.
Okay,
Oh my god.
what's
I know,
going on
man.
there?
It just sounded like
I-
Oh yeah.
I'm
Channel.
gonna get gossipy with you guys. What's going on there? Is there something? They're really cutesy together.
No.
Oh,
no,
say
no,
That's called jail time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's because I was saying this to JC and I thought that it was funny because they're low key. Oh, I guess you're right. I guess it's just the brother and sister. It's
That's
just
what
funny
she
because they
says.
low
She's
key
like
text
his older
like-
Sam.
brother.
Right, and they both said that to me too. But it's just
think it's
if
Sam.
if it was something. Oh, word. No. What?
I think it's
she,
her and
she
Sam.
interrupted me because I just got so jealous.
No. I think it's. I know. Trust me. I'm backstage and I'm like, stop. But I think her and Sam, because they were tweeting a joke yesterday, and he tweeted out, it was like, "Babe, it's okay to let everyone know now." And apparently it was a joke. But they would be so cute together.
They're
They would be
probably-
adorable.
But
together.
she would bring him out. Like,
I
Yeah.
could see Gina crushing on Caleb low key.
Yeah,
I could see her
they're
doing
going
that,
to
and I
prom
could
together.
see that keeping it private too.
I don't
because
think.
of the- because
I don't
they
think
have
so
to.
at all.
Okay.
It's
right.
okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
guess they're just really close.
Yeah.
Gina
but-
can get anyone she wants. Just saying.
Oh, P.S. Gina Irene, my roommate, thinks you're a babe.
Ooh, okay.
P.S.
P.S.
Now that we've had this moment in OK Cupid, let us move on to what we think about their performance.
Oh my god.
They're
Yes.
so good.
That is an American Idol worthy performance right
Yes,
there.
it
Like
was.
that's something I would post on my Facebook.
Was
That's
it
how
a
you know if
moment?
it's
Was it a moment, girls?
Facebook. Who be on Facebook anymore?
Yeah, that's true. Instagram.
What are you doing? At least upgraded to Tumblr. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'm on Tumblr too. You can follow me at Jason Ikeler.
Can I be honest? I've never had a Tumblr. So
Focus! Focus!
Okay, sorry.
Okay. What did I think about the performance? They were
So good.
they were good. I mean, they were like I felt like Stevie Nicks and like one of the Rolling Stones people were in the room, and
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool. I
felt
could dig it.
alive. I felt
It
alive.
was good, and they were fun. The same way that we saw Alex and Sam's chemistry last week because they did so well together. I saw that in Gina and Caleb. They were just so comfortable on stage. They brought it.
Caleb tends, we know Caleb as being the big personality,
Yeah.
loud and powerful
A
voice.
little bit of cockiness.
I thought Gina was bigger than Caleb on the song tonight.
Good.
I think she was.
I thought she was a little bigger than that. I was in shock.
She looked banging tonight.
She did
Yeah.
those bangs,
Also, can we
banging.
talk about she blew away Demi Lovato, and Demi Lovato is a pretty like tough critic.
Right?
Asked her to do a duet.
Yeah.
I
Demi Lovato
know.
asked
Did you
to
see?
do a
And I'm
duet.
so happy. I hope Demi saw Gina's face when she said that. She's like, no, yes, I would absolutely do a duet with you.
She was freaking out about it when we talked to her too. 'Cause
Yes.
Who doesn't love Demi Lovato?
And Demi's a diva.
Okay,
I know,
all right.
Diva, capital D.
Slay.
Love her. Queen Demi.
Stay tuned for the Demi
That's a pun
Lovato
for you.
hour after our show. So let us
Can
scores.
we have a Demi Lovato show where we just
We
talk
could.
about her?
Oh,
For that? That's
10?
a 10 and a heart.
10?
10 XOXO.
Wow, I'm just going to be the contrarian. I'm going to say a 9. I'm
Okay.
gonna say 9.
9?
Yes.
For what?
Make it 10.
On what
I'm not
basis?
gonna make it a
Make
10.
it 10.
I want
For
more.
what?
What do you
want
mean
more.
a
What do you
nine?
want more? What do you mean?
I'm like Simon. Now
What?
I'm the Simon. I'm
But
sorry.
what more do you need?
Yeah, I mean, you got the cutest, like, tender heart.
Ask me after the show. Ask me towards the end. If we have time, maybe I'll reconsider changing my vote.
Okay, good.
Oh, you have to think about it.
Yes, you guys may have swayed me a little bit. So we've already covered Alex. We kind of talked about the
Yeah.
song, but we didn't give a score. And he ended up singing, not Happy Feet. What did he sing? He sang, the A-Team, Ed Sheeran. Okay.
Happy feet.
Okay, this is my thing with his performance. He made it his own, but like Lexi said, Ed Sheeran commands the stage. Like I saw Ed Sheeran at Staples,
wait.
and it was literally just Ed Sheeran and a guitar,
I don't like you.
and
No.
the whole entire stadium was just zoned in on him.
I don't like you because you didn't invite me.
We weren't
Oh,
friends
okay.
then. We weren't friends then.
Okay, so scores.
9.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Lexi?
I was going 6.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Let me have that.
Hey,
Take that from
everybody watching, I'm not the only mean one.
I'm gonna
I was here once. You're here every week.
Steffi, what are you saying, a 10?
Yeah, I'm Alex,
You
you've
obsessed.
won. I love you, man.
So if
Like,
he asked you out, you would be all about it.
no, but I would let him sing to me every night.
You would be all about it. Don't
I would
even
be all
lie.
about it. I would go on a
That's
date
how-
with Alex. Here's the thing, though. I listen to his like originals, like outside of AfterBuzz.
This isn't
In
even
my
a
car,
show.
all the
It's more
time.
like a sleepover. We're like girlfriends just talking about what we
I
think of the
know.
show.
I
This
listen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I go hang out with a friend of mine, I always listen to Time After Time, the Sam rendition, right after I sing.
Nothing wrong with that.
I replay Sam's Vine. Something about Olivia.
I love it.
Is what I need to do.
Perfect transition. Lexi, let's get into Sam. Let's get into what you
Of course, we're gonna get a Sam with me. Of course.
Say wait, David
are
Gray.
Are you blushing?
I'm
No, you're
I'm jealous
blushing.
of you. You're allowed to like date with him. I'm not.
I mean, Jason, would you like to like give input on this
Sam and
situation
Lexi-
with Lexi and Sam?
Why are they
I
shipped
think-
together? What?
I think they have a little thing going on backstage.
All the fans always tweet me and like, you guys light up together.
Sam like stares her down too.
I don't see it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are okay. What did we think of the song?
Oh, he did. You know what? I
This is a singing. This is a
actually
singing
liked-
competition.
I liked his performance. I thought it was a good song choice. I thought it was cool to hear him. I didn't know that song. I thought it was cool to hear him do a song I didn't know. And I thought he seemed a little more grungy up there this week.
I loved him.
And I
He
loved
looked
that.
hot.
I think he seems more connected. I give him a 9.
A 9?
I give him a
Yeah.
9 too.
A 9? Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm going to make it alive, Mama Lexi. I'm going to give it a 7.
A 7.
Hold
Okay.
on. Let me explain
I'm
why.
not judging. I'm just like, okay.
I just wanted to be dramatic.
He's getting better.
He is.
Yeah.
But is it too little too late? Like I said, it's getting close to crunch time.
But that's like that with Kayla.
I go to Crunch Gym.
Everyone else.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like that with everyone else too. I think everyone else just needs to have a come to Jesus meeting or come to Kelly Clarkson
Yeah, thank
meeting.
you.
Come to Jesus.
And then they game plan because they're all. I mean, they're giving and they're taking and they're giving and they're taking, but I'm still not wowed.
But they're also not
thank
getting
you.
any sleep and they're being worked to death. So
And they're all
Which is what
3
I-
of them are mine or 2 of them. Oh, oops. 2 of them are minors now.
Bye, Malaya.
Okay.
Sorry, I love you, Malaya.
I said he'd win since I saw his audition. I had said when I saw his audition, I thought he was going to win.
He's
right at the
amazing.
start.
That's true.
But
Then you saw his personality.
no, I think he's
No. I'm saying because like he doesn't open up. That's my problem
Do you know
with
what?
Sam.
I think Sam and Jessica have the same problem where once you get to know them, they're really funny.
and they're great.
It's just hard to like be interviewed
They can't
on
deliver
camera
that.
right after you get done performing and then let your personality shine through.
Yeah, it's very hard. I mean, I feel like if I met both of them on different terms, they would be great people.
Yeah.
Before we move
They are
on
great people.
to the trio of death, all I'm going to say
Jason,
is,
go ahead.
and this is for America, for AfterBuzz, our nation, to answer. Will he survive? There's no judges' saves this week.
Yeah.
Will he survive?
Who?
Because there will
Sam.
be an uproar in the tween community if he goes
That's
home.
it. I'm just leaving it at that, leaving it hanging. So let's move
I feel
on
like she would be more mad than me.
to the trio.
I disregard it.
To the trio?
To Alabama Power. Roll
Okay.
Tide.
Alabama Power.
I give Jess a 9. Give me that 6. Oh, I have it.
have to
Oh
turn it
God,
on.
good. I'm glad you just look dumb on TV
I know,
or
my
on the
bad.
internet.
I give the other 2 a 6. They are somebody else talk. I can't be mean anymore.
Okay.
They're great people.
I got
you
you.
can.
They're just not-
I love them, so I was excited for them to sing together.
Wow, for being hosts, you guys are fantastic. Not all at once. Lexi, you're a very well-spoken young lady. You talk to these people. What did you see in this trio?
Oh my gosh, I can't hear my country
It
voice.
feels bad
I know.
saying it. That's why.
Well, you know what? Yes, they didn't sing good together. They didn't sing well together.
I have met the Hillary Scott in person. I know her mother. She's a great girl. The Lady Antebellum girl. She's great. Beautiful singer. Just sounded so much like her.
Really?
So much like her. The other two guys, I mean, I feel like if their performances were, I think they're just all beat to death. Gonna be honest, they're just tired.
They just don't know how to sing with a girl. Or
I just love giving you guys a hard time because it was all for fun.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it was for fun, but
Gosh,
there
see,
comes
Jason.
a point too. I know I was gonna try to be nice, but oh well, YOLO.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. You can't like stick any singer. Honest, look at the Grammys. They have so many different singers performing together all the time that you practice an hour before and you go out and you sing it. And if they want to make it in the music industry, they're going to have to be able to do things like that.
Right.
And so,
But it depends.
I
You're
get
going to be
they're
singing with
tired.
other
I
artists more
get,
experienced.
but you never know.
Yeah,
you
you're
could
right.
be. You know what I mean? And so you can't do that.
Okay. Well, that was cool. Alabama Power. I love the three of y'all, but let's go to the next one because it was the best one.
The best one. Let's see. The one who's
Let's just rate it first.
You want to give your
Go.
scores? Okay, explain.
10.
Dang, Gina Irene.
Dang, I already bought
Get
the
it,
song.
girl.
It's already on my phone. I've already listened to
You're
it 3
so
times.
good at that.
Thank you.
Okay. Gina Irene killed it. She looked good. And
Bangin'.
right? Bangin'. First of all, I love that Radiohead song, and she did so well. Even J-Lo was rocking out to it. She did it on the piano the whole time. It was impeccable. It was absolutely impeccable. Also, not to mention that she has improved every single time that she's performed.
She's the one you're most excited to watch every week because A, she's getting better, B, she's still surprising us, and C, she's so freaking adorable.
And D, I connected so much with her today. And at one point, it looked like she was going to cry, but I felt
yeah, and E, that hair though. Am I right? That hair though.
But no, she looked like she almost got emotional, but I almost feel like if she was going to get emotional, it would have been because I think she felt herself in that performance. And sometimes, you know, when you deliver well and when you do, it's a sense of accomplishment and you feel good. And it's one of the, you know, she's like, I belong here. Like, I am the next American Idol.
I adore you.
All right.
That's
She's
all I have
talking to
say
you.
Wait,
No, I love all of you, but I adore Gina.
All right.
I adore her.
Yeah.
I am going to pull a Harry Connick here.
You're not
Harry
saying up
Harry
and
No,
clap for
Harry
her.
Connick said
This
that
is
she did great.
Exactly.
He just wasn't going to clap. That's the type of judge that he is.
I'm not going to clap. I'm gonna, you know why?
Harry Connick Jr. is my man.
My problem with this season has been that there haven't been enough moments.
Yeah.
This show is about moments.
Right.
And tonight I got a few. And the best moment I had was,
With Gina Irene.
And the second best
And
was with Caleb and Gina.
with that said, she took us there. There was a climb.
She's gonna kill you.
There was a crescendo.
She's gonna kill you.
Who?
Gina, because he
Gina?
said
She
Gina right now.
hates when people mess up
No,
her
wait, I
name.
thought I said Gina.
No,
said
you,
Gina.
does
you
she
didn't
really?
see yourself slip and just catch yourself do that?
No.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
I think so too. My bad.
Okay, never
Anyways, go ahead, JC. Continue, my love.
No,
Sorry.
what I was just gonna say. So thank you for telling me that. I'm gonna call her Gina because I used to call her Jenna just because they did it on the show.
No, it's Gina.
I know, but it's just to mess with her.
I know
So,
people. Everyone does that. All my friends call her Gina.
I loved her, and it gave me hope in the season because I've had a really hard time with this season. I've watched every single episode of every season. I'm worried about the show. I even think Ryan is phoning it in. Last week, I was telling Steffi that Ryan looks like he's just on autopilot, and hopefully Gina.
Do you know what?
What?
I just cut you off. But I think that's so funny because I was just telling somebody, like, I feel like Ryan is so comfortable on stage now at Idol, and I think he's just having so much fun.
Really?
And I, like, love watching him this season.
Yeah, I just thought last week he was just kind of like, you know, because the ratings are down, but I think they need something, Gina, because we don't need a white guy with a guitar once again.
Yeah.
Right.
We've had too many of those, and I think Gina could surprise us all, and I'm hoping, I hope she just gets better and better, even though personally my favorite throughout the season has been Alex because I like what he does for me.
I love him.
But I think the show itself, to save the show, you need Gina to win.
Yep.
And on that note, I have to say that at the end of her performance, this was really weird, like not deja vu, but for some reason, I just had like a little vision of the confetti falling on her.
Oh, so you're psychic now.
No, seriously, that like her winning for some. I just saw it. I was just like, oh, I could see her win, but like I envisioned the entire thing, and I saw exactly how she would laugh and smile and be like, oh my god.
But what can
I can't really. Maybe that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
I am a little bit.
We got 5 or 6 weeks left. We have a strong feeling she's going to stay in. What can she do to get even better?
Hey,
I think that's what's so cool is I have no idea what she'll do
ain't
next
nothing
week.
to it but to do it, girl, because she's doing it.
Because
so
she can do a
get
dance
it.
song, she can do a rock song, she can play the piano. I'd love to hear her try to do a country song. She reminds me of Kelly Clarkson, and that
yeah,
I
I
do
feel you on
not
that.
say that about anybody except for Demi Lovato
And me.
and Lexi.
I am tone deaf.
Lexi, you talk to her every week, so
Yes.
what do you've got to know
Everyone
her.
screenshots our interviews because we always like. Everyone says we look like sisters. I don't see it. I don't see us being sisters.
I can because of your eyes.
See, there you go. See,
too.
now everyone's going to want to watch this because they're like, oh my gosh, let's see Lexi's eyes. So, Lexi, what do you think she could do? You know, or is there something? Is she just going to surprise us? Is she that unpredictable that she doesn't even know what's going to come out of her during a performance? It's that organic. What do you say?
I think Friday she's just gonna go in and be like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then she's gonna find out the theme, and then she's just gonna pick it. I mean, I feel like she's one of those girls. She wakes up every day, has no idea what she's gonna do, but she's still gonna love it, whatever it is.
See, and I feel
That's
like,
what I love about
I feel
her.
like everything she's doing is very, very like. She was retweeting "Creep" by Radiohead last week, like people telling her to do
Like
it
every day.
I think she has it. I think she has so many tricks up her sleeve, and is like, I want to do this song. I want to do this song. I want to do. She said she wished she could be behind the piano on every song, but she's so comfortable not behind the piano too.
Right.
Well,
Which
cool.
is
And that's
tricky.
gonna work in her favor.
Yeah.
And it's already working in her favor because she does listen to her fans and what they want to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so final thoughts on the episode before we move on to a few minutes with Lexi and newsy, gossipy stuff.
Gina.
I think that Dexter will go home before CJ, and I think that the top 3 in the
We're not doing predictions yet.
oh
We're just talking about overall thoughts. Anything to close
that's
with?
it.
Can I say? Can I just say? I think everyone did okay tonight. I want sparkle.
Wait, but who sparkled?
I think.
We're gonna get to that. Remember?
Gina.
Yeah, obviously she
sparkler.
sparkled. I mean,
She's a
I can't even
firecracker.
get her. She's everything.
All right, so let's move on to 3 minutes with Lexi.
Oh, we're talking about me. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I don't do this. What is this?
This is fun. No, it's just we're gonna
We're
get to know
doing
you.
what you do to everyone else. We're gonna be interviewing you.
Oh God.
Okay, you see the clock? I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. Give us 5
5
fun
things. Yes.
5 fun
Yes.
facts about Lexi.
5 things
Ready?
the world doesn't know about Lexi. Go.
I just started skating on Friday. I love 80s movies. I have a friend named Ferris. I love that name. I love cars. I really love cars. I love video games, and I love hanging out with my brothers. And I grew up on a baseball team.
Bam,
What?
that's
Six.
what? That's how it's done.
Damn.
Done and done. Now, on a
6.
serious note, so tell us, how did you get on the Idol backstage? How are you? Because you've charmed everyone here. So,
Oh, thanks.
how did you?
Oh my
How'd you
God.
get the gig? What's going on? How did totally
up,
Lexi come to
Jason.
be?
Who, me?
Okay, well, I had this idea when I was like 10, and I was like, people that are my age, they don't really have someone their age kind of being a voice for them. Because let's face it, they have people like Jason.
Hey.
That's like. He's a little older. I mean, not in a bad way, but like.
No, but he's old. Don't worry. Go
Yeah.
No,
ahead.
but there's
That's
no
fine.
one that's like a minor that's like, hey, you're my age too. Let's just hang out and
Yeah.
be friends, and we don't have to worry about all these adult things. And I think it's just one of
Grown
those.
ups, yeah.
I just think it's one of those things. It's just kind of like you're hanging out with your friends at a bonfire. That's one of those things. I kind of wanted to create an atmosphere, like a thing where it's just you and your friends.
Who's been
I
your
love
favorite
that.
person to interview? Who's been your favorite, like off the top of
Okay.
your head?
I interviewed Katy Perry. She's great. I love her. I'm gonna have to say Gina.
Gina Irene, really?
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's funny. She's beautiful. She just brings light. That's one of my favorite things. She's always positive.
Awesome. And now, do you just cover Idol, or is there other things that you cover?
Oh,
as well?
I do. So You Think You Can Dance every year. I do little red carpets here and there. Like I just did Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I met Morgan Freeman at a Lemurs premiere. Oh wait, I can't believe I skipped Morgan Freeman. Oh my God, Morgan Freeman. I changed
You
my
met
answer.
God.
I met God. I met God, not Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold up, you didn't tell me about that.
No, but yeah, I just think it's one of those things where you have to be awesome and just kind of be like, this is life.
And I'm going to ask you the question that you probably get asked quite a bit. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
No one's ever asked me that. Where do I see my? I get to go to. I can go to college. I'm trying to. I have credits where I can go. I've been working really hard for my credits, so I want to do something fun. Maybe study abroad, do some journalism. You know, get some life experiences. But still, I love acting. I'm an actress as well. Okay. I love acting. It's one of my favorite things. I hope to be in a couple movies. I hope to know Dave Franco.
There you go.
I hope to stay in love with what I do.
And it shows. It actually, I've seen you're fantastic, and definitely.
You.
What's the site again?
Oh, www.totallylexi.com. Lexi, by the way. People spell it Lexie. And by the way,
dumb people.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it's really funny because everyone's really confused about this. My name is Lexi, but people do call me Lex. It's a thing. I've always been called Lex since I was like 2. So it's a thing, by the way. Just letting people know because I have fans watching this right now.
Awesome.
So shout out to Julia and Cole and Ashley and all y'all.
Thank you for Totally Lexi World saying what's up. So we got to cut. We got to wrap a little bit. So let's move to quick newsy, gossipy stuff. Right?
Do it.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So loud.
So we played Would You Rather backstage at Idol this week. And so we're going to watch a little clip of that soon. Here we go.
Give me a second.
Let's watch
And we're coming.
And a shout out to Caleb's shirt because
Christian Rosenberg. He's one of our co-hosts for The Voice, and he wears that because he's Rosie. Everybody knows him. That's his shirt. He rocks it. We tweeted him, and that's
Would you rather be invisible or able to read minds?
Invisible.
Why?
Because I can just go anywhere and just be invisible and people won't even know where I'm at.
Where are you going to go?
I can't tell you that because it's really creepy.
Not
Oh my god.
No, not
I believe it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what? That just makes me look really creepy.
I know it really does. Somewhere fun.
I just like to read people's minds. That's what I'll just say. Yeah.
I'd want to be invisible. Yeah.
If you read minds, you can know what the judges were thinking.
That's true, but then I would feel obligated to always read someone's mind, and I think I would ruin a lot of shit.
With a lot of people.
Able to read minds.
Why?
Because then if somebody was like being really mean or something, I could just leave and therefore be invisible.
Oh. And then you can fight. You're a scrapper, I know it. Would you rather be pretty and dumb or ugly and smart?
Ugly and smart.
Ugly and smart, all about the brains.
All about the brains.
Smart.
Ugly and smart. Smart is hot.
I would rather be pretty and dumb and then date somebody ugly and smart.
And then learn a bunch of things.
They can teach you.
That's actually a really good idea. You can't.
Do you want to change your answer?
Can't fake being pretty.
Not enough makeup in the world.
No, not at all.
Okay, would you rather?
Oh God.
It's okay. It's okay.
These questions.
Would you rather be invisible or able to read minds?
I'd rather be invisible.
Okay, why?
Huh?
Why?
Cause, dude, I mean, you can freaking just do whatever, man. Just walk around, man. Nobody see you. I mean, you can go in like, if there was like a pizza piece or something over there, and you like didn't have any money, dude, you can like.
He would. He'd be trying to grab pizza though.
Get that pizza.
Go Aladdin on that pizza.
I don't know, man. Yeah, invisible. Being invisible would be cool. I could just like sneak out of places and just like, yeah.
Loves. I see it on his face.
Bravo, beautiful. That was fantastic, Jason. And we can catch us all on AfterBuzzTV.com and on YouTube as well.
In the morning.
So definitely. All right, so we got to get out of here. So predictions. Now, Lexi, I'm going to explain this to you.
How about they go first?
Yeah.
No. Well, I'm just telling you what we do first. We actually don't talk about who's going home just yet. We like to give a little sugar and sunshine. So we talk about our 2 or 3 favorite performances of the night. So I'll start with Jason.
Yes.
My favorites tonight were Gina and Sam. I want Gina and Sam to be the top 2, like from Justin to Kelly, and I want them to make a movie from Gina to Sam, and it'll be my second favorite movie.
Yeah. No.
Steph.
I think that my top performances for this evening was Gina Irene, Alex Preston, and Caleb.
Okay. Lexi, who are
You
your
go
favorites?
first. You go first.
My favorite tonight were
I have to think.
Caleb and Gina. And Alex, it's so hard because I love him every week.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I'm not going to deny him.
Okay, so Lexi, who's your favorite?
Gina, I love her. Oh my God, I love her.
Okay.
It's okay. Your boyfriend won't be sad.
Whoa,
God, he's gonna watch this and I'm gonna die next week. Thanks, Jason. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so with that said, guys, so I hate to bring the smiles down. Who's going home? Who we losing tomorrow? Steph, I'm going to start with you.
I think it's a very good possibility that our boy Dexter's going to go home.
I like that little accent right there.
I was trying so hard. I don't know if it worked.
It worked.
I'll ask your mom later, but
It really worked.
I'm gonna say based on because how many times has CJ been in the bottom? Just last week, or he's been 3 times now.
Our stats, Lady Stats says 3 times.
I'm gonna say if the bottom 2 will probably be CJ and Dexter, and I think we'll lose CJ.
Okay, Lexi.
Love you.
Put you on the spot.
Mean it.
I agree with Jason.
So what was your first gut? You're saying
CJ or Dexter?
I think it's Dexter.
Dexter.
I think
Alright.
America's not done with CJ yet.
Yeah, you agree with me, Lexi.
Yes, I do, of course.
Lady Stats, please help me make sure I get to my car safely tonight. I think the bottom are CJ,
Okay. My mom's gonna kill
Jessica, Sam,
Oh.
and going home in a shocker. I'm so sorry. And I had picked him to win it all.
Sam.
I don't think he's going home yet.
I've been 4 for 4 in the last month. I've not gotten any of these wrong, so hopefully
That's
I'm
true.
wrong.
But you weren't here last week. Who did you pick?
Malaya.
Okay.
I did. So, with that said, God, feels like the end of Empire Strikes Back.
I
It's
give
like
this
such
show
a
a
downer.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Y'all listeners heard that.
www.totallylexi.com.
But what about www.afterbuzztv.com?
What?
Marissa,
She won't get
hire
invited
her.
back in right now. I know, right?
All right. So once again, guys. So Lexi, where can they find you? Like Twitter and stuff.
At Totally Lexi. Everything's at Totally Lexi. You can follow me, all those things.
Instagram, Twitter, even MySpace.
Obviously,
Stephanie.
go ask Jason.
No. You can find me
you're
at
Stephanie.
totallyjason.com
Shut up,
and
Jason.
on Twitter and
Shut up.
Instagram at Jason Ikeler.
Stephanie, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi and on Instagram at SteffiG47. Bye, y'all.
And Marissa, thank you for putting up with us. Where can they find you?
You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Serafini TV.
Nice. And you can follow me at JC Rubio TV on Instagram and Twitter. So for Lexi, Steph, Jason, I'm JC. Don't forget Lady Stats. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.